What's up, y'all? I'm Andre Romance, and today I just want to talk to y'all about something real serious, like a real topic I've been thinking about, even dealing with it the last year of my life, as far as like really seeking answers, not just like asking a question, but actually seeking after the answers. And my main question to Americans would be, what kind of life are we really living? Whose life are we living? I wonder this a lot. And this is for black people. Like, we are not living our descendants, our cultural life. We're not living the life that we was made to be living. Like, we're clearly living somebody else's life. But the question is, whose life are we living? And why are we why is our government so powerful but the people so weak? You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is, we have the strongest army or whatever. That's the big claim, is that we're the most wealthy country and we have the strongest government and all this stuff, and that's cool. You want to claim the title of having the most power, but why do we have some of the most stupid people, some of the most uneducated people, some of the most belligerent people out of the whole world? So many blind people. What I was looking at the other day, I was looking at how America was founded according to the white folks that came over and took it over. And what they brought with them was the religion, right? They brought with them Christianity, right? Black people didn't bring it. Asian people didn't bring it. Hispanics didn't bring it. White people brought Christianity to America, right? According to their laws and what they believed in, it was okay to have slaves, right? Because their Bible backed it, so-called. So this Bible that they so-called believed in so truly, so dearly, they held it so dearly that they even put "In God We Trust" on their money. We even to this day swear on the Bible, the Holy Bible, in court. And yet you have people go up there and lie and testify against somebody on the stand against God's word. And these are so-called people that believed in the Holy Bible, believed in God, believed in Christianity. This is what the country was built on. This is not just me. This is what the country's supposed to be built on. So if the country is built on "In God We Trust," and His laws are supposed to be held to the standard, why is it so hard to stick to the script when it comes to the Bible, when it comes to Christianity, when it comes to God's laws, when it comes to everything that we deal with, when it comes to same-sex marriage, when it comes to spilling your seed, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to, man, I can go on and on, man. There's so much that go under the radar that we are doing. Eating pork. Come on, eating swine. I mean, things that we know we, according to the Bible, are not supposed to do. And according to the Holy Bible, which is what we testify on and swear upon when we go into something serious. Now, with that being said, why then are the people persecuted that practice these laws that God has set upon us according to the Holy Bible? Fidelity, comforting another man's wife, all of these things, killing, stealing. These are just a few of them. There's a whole lot more, but these are just a few. But why is it okay to do those things when it's supposed to be part of the laws? It's supposed to be part of the law. And my answer to that would be that it's because it's manipulated. People have used it to manipulate and gain what they want. And when they don't have a use for it no more, they try to throw it out. I remember when I was in school, coming up in elementary school, we used to sing a song. We used to sing that song. Sing a song full of the hope that the something. Y'all remember that? Sing a song. La 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 la. And I pledged allegiance to the flag. We used to do all of that back in school. That's back when prayer was in the school, right? Christianity was in the school. Now you get persecuted if you tell somebody that you're a Christian and that what somebody else is doing is wrong, because it don't follow the guidelines in the Bible, which is what this country is supposed to be built on. Why have they forsaken the Christians? They're trying to rewrite this country. And this country will no longer be America. It's all, I would say even now, it's not America. This is not America. One thing that proved to me this was over the weekend. I was in Vegas. I was walking with my family, and there was two Eastern teenagers, two boys, walking in front of us, right? Well, they kind of walked past us, and when they passed us, I overheard their conversation, and they wasn't talking about the latest fashion, the latest television show, they wasn't talking about craziness. They wasn't talking about stuff not worth talking about. What their topic was about was Warren Buffett. Now, maybe many of you know who Warren Buffett is, and some people know who he is and don't know what he has done. But the man literally built his own success. He built his own success. He wrote his own ticket. Something that we as Americans are supposed to be getting taught during school, taught throughout life, but we aren't. You know what they teaching us? They teaching us how to have sex in the 4th grade. They teaching us it's cool to have 2 moms or 2 dads. They're teaching us it's cool to choose what gender you want to be. Like, that's totally fine. You just choose it, you know? It don't matter. They're teaching us it's okay to lie. They're teaching us it's okay to steal as long as it benefits some of the good people. And then it doesn't even define who the good people are. We're going to break the rules so that we can get ahead to benefit a certain group of people. These kids were talking about Warren Buffett. As kids. So their mental appetite for success is on a whole nother level. And these are kids, they're not going to school with us in America. Where we dealing with, we done switched everything up. We have changed everything about the way we do. Even down to the very side of the car and the side of the street that we drive on. They have decided they was going to switch everything. They don't want to use the same metric system. We want to use different numbers. We don't want to use millimeters. We want to use centimeters. You know, we don't want to use kilometers. We want to use miles. And this is where it goes out at. You can get a close measurement using a mile system, close to kilometers, but they don't yield to the same numbers. The numbers are off. So when you deal with math, you deal with mathematics from the standpoint of going to school overseas. Your mind's got to be in a higher level of thinking. The math that we're learning here in America is not top-notch math. You know, this is not top-notch arithmetic. You got some people that come here and they try to teach the magical numbers and all that stuff, and they get shut down for it. They get told to stick to the curriculum. You know? But why aren't we teaching our kids this stuff? Maybe because we don't know. I give you that. Maybe you don't know. Or have you come to the reality that since you don't know, how about you go and find out so that you can teach your children what they need to know in order to be successful? Man, there's so many things that we should be teaching our kids, and we're just sending them off to somebody else. There's so many things that they should be learning within these first 7 years of their life. It's disgusting, the way that the agenda is set for our kids to fail, for humans to fail in America as a whole.